Ladies and gentlemen, hi, welcome to Celebrity Cars. Today we have to offer this 2018 BMW 440i. 2018 just has a smidgen, like 60 miles over 20,000. So miles are low, it's in fabulous shape, it's white, the wheels are spectacular. The interior's got a mixture of red, a little carbon fiber appearing stuff, some black, it's just beautiful. This car is gorgeous. And it's a hardtop convertible. How about that? What am I doing here? I'm your living, breathing condition report. Welcome to Celebrity Cars. We're located right down the street from all the shiny lights on the strip. We have muscle cars in here. You can see that one in the red sucker in the background. We got all kinds of the muscle cars, exotic cars, classic cars. You come check us out the next time you're in town. But you clicked on this. You want to see what's going on with this BMW today. I don't blame you, because this is a really nice car. So I'm your living, breathing condition report. I go over where all the scratches are, where all the dings may be, normal road wear, cracks in the glass, whatever. I'm here to tell you about all the imperfections on this car. Maybe you live on the other side of the country, maybe you live down the street, but you don't want to come until you hear what I have to say. Fair enough. Come on in here, let's diagnose the front end of this BMW. It's, like I said, it's got just over 20,000 original miles on it. Well, excuse me, 20,000 miles on the odometer. This whole front end here, aside from what I see is very normal road wear, which means it doesn't mean a chip, it doesn't mean a chunk, it doesn't mean any of these things. It's just, you know, driving down the road, it's just got some normal road wear to it. Right here, it looks like it almost looks manufactured. If somebody put some touch-up paint on that, well, I'm pretty impressed. But it's just a little mark right there that you can barely see unless you're down here on your hands and knees, like I am. And then down here on the bottom, you see just a couple little itty bitty marks from some stones, some dust coming up and banging against the white paint. I don't see any major chips, black spots, any of those things. This is the extent of the road wear, folks. There's a little mark right there that you wouldn't see unless I pointed it out for you. And then down here on the bottom are two of the smallest little itty bitty marks that, again, you wouldn't notice until you were all the way down here on the ground staring at them. Other than that, the black and the chrome is all in great shape. The headlights are in terrific shape. Up here on this initial fascia here on the front bumper, I don't see one mark. White is pretty nice to work with because unless it's a, gunk, you really don't see anything. Right here on the hood, oh, that was a bug. I was wondering why I didn't see that chip before. It was just a bug. Folks, this whole hood is just a nice, beautiful white sea of white. That's it. Actually, I'm lying. I have a couple little itty bitty marks here. One there, and one here. It's hard to see the surface of this. But other than that, it's really just a really nice, there might be a couple more of those, but folks, they're so small. That you can barely see them. It's just really nice white. It's all one white. It's in very, very nice shape. Here's your windshield while we're up here. Every once in a while, I'll see a couple of these little itty bitty spots. This is, driving down the highway, there's a bug. Driving down the highway, pick up some bugs, pick up a couple of chips from trucks and normal road wear and stuff like that. This could be cleaned a little bit better from the inside, I could see. But other than that, the windshield is just fine. Yes, the little chip, no, you don't need to replace the windshield. You need to do none of that. This is all very, very normal. All this white here, let's continue up onto the rooftop. All this is beautiful. A little piece of crud right there. This is all great. And back here to the rear windshield. Got a real nice tint to it. Other than that, it's in great shape. And here's your rear trunk surface. I'm just kind of sort of doing the top here, getting the top out of the way. I see a couple of scratches in the paint here, but I'm going to try and put my fingernails in them, and that means it's just in the, I cannot put my fingernails in them, which means this is just in the clear coat. It's real light. You probably can't even see it on camera, and you get some polish out and make that go away. Now my finger got in those, and you could, if I could put my fingernail in those light scratches there, then we have a different discussion. But other than that, all this is just fine. This is good. All this is good. I see a little mark right here, but I'm pretty sure I could get that off. I can't get it off with my finger right now. It's the first time I'm seeing it. It's a little mark right here. I'm pretty sure, like I said, I can get that off. The rest of this is all good. Windshield's good over here on the passenger side. And then back to the hood and we're back to good shape. Okay, let's go over on the driver's side and work our way down the driver's side. I do know there's a little bit of curb rash on these wheels, but it's mild. It's not like a great big chunk or anything like that. There's your front driver's side wheel and tire. Tires look good, and this wheel is perfect. And the barrel's nice and clean, and this is wonderful. Inside the wheel well is really, really nice. Okay, now I'm gonna do one of these things with my eyes and look down the side of the car and see if we got any dings. I don't see any dings, not even little ones. We're in good shape. All down here along the bottom. This is beautiful white. I do see one small little mark right here. Again, wouldn't see it unless I picked it out. This is just climbing in and out of the car. Somebody got their shoe in there pretty good. Very, very small chip. And a small mark right there, and there's another one I know I can make go away. Other than that, all this is beautiful. Door handle's beautiful. The side windows and tint are awesome. All this is good. Your rear wheel and tire. There's no curb rash on this one either, so this is in perfect shape as well. Tires look great. Just some smudge. And more smudge. Okay, and that one will come off too. Let's look at the back bumper here. Now, yeah, back bumper, here we go. This is what a chip looks like, folks, on this car. Little white touch-up paint, that goes away and nobody ever sees it again. This is all normal stuff, getting stuff out of the trunk. You know, there's a good chance that you're gonna make a little mark or two back here, getting stuff in and out of the trunk. Other than that, you watch me with my fingers whipping around here. I just checking out to make sure it's not a chip or anything like that, and 9 times out of 10, it's just a bug. All this back here is in beautiful shape. Taillights look good. Check out the 440i. Somebody did some special treatment to that. All right, the exhaust tips coming out of the back are nice and chrome. I see no signs of anyone backing into anything. There is a light mark right here, but once again, this is one of those marks where I feel like I could get out with some, you can barely see it, but it, you know, hey, that's what I'm here for. We've already looked at the trunk top. Okay, over here to the passenger side, I know it's a little darker. Some very, very light marks right here. Super light right there in that location. All this is great. Trunk, or the gas lid looks awesome. They're just dirt marks. Okay, back to the wheel before I move on. And this wheel is good too. Is good too. Okay, barrel, everything, tire, good. All right, one more shot down the side here, seeing if I see any like dings staring at me in the face. I don't see any. So continue down the side, lower valance of the car. All this down here looks good. You can tell this didn't jump any bridges or drive over any of those parking lot deals, because there'd be big marks and heavy damage down here, so we're in good shape. All this is wonderful. Up here to the front wheel and tire. And this is, oh no, that's just some tire crud. Does this car not have any, you know what? There's a really little mark right here in the wheel. That's it. Super small. That's a great big who cares. All right, so we almost got it all the way around, but close enough. All right, and the wheel looks fabulous, tire looks good. All right, side mirrors look good. Let's look at the engine compartment, and then I'm gonna put the convertible top down so you can watch. And but we'll look at the engine compartment first and then the trunk. Interior is so pretty in this car. And I have no idea. Well, folks, I haven't played with BMWs a whole lot, and I'm starting to think that there's something I should be pulling or grabbing a hold to in order to get this hood up. So while I entertain you, we're trying to open the hood. Man, I don't know. Oh, I know what it is. So this is fun. We get to do this together. And the camera guy laughs at me the whole time, too. You have to do that twice. The camera guy used to own the car. Oh, yeah, that's true. So you got to kind of sort of pull that twice, and then you can lift the hood. Sorry about that, folks. I just wasted a little bit of your life there, but I get to laugh at me, hopefully. Anyway, underneath here is, wow, it's wonderful. All the black plastic is in fabulous shape. All the metal looks like it's never been touched. Either that or an incredible detail, one or the other. Everything looks normal. Everything looks like exactly where it's supposed to be. Now, in case you want to see something that I haven't showed you, go to Celebrity Cars, and we've got about 80 pictures, additional pictures that you guys can look at. If you know, and then you can always call us too. All right, that's closed. I'm gonna test out our remote, see if the trunk does what it's supposed to do. I hear it talking to me. Trunk looks good. Here's your wind guy. Underneath there is hold your groceries in, and this barely looks used back here. I know there's a little mark back here, but if you look at this plastic back here and the rubber, it barely looks like anybody's ever put anything back here. Kind of sort of looks as new, which is great. Okay. Oh, okay. Don't play with those buttons. Just close the trunk. All right. Let's put the top down, and then you guys can admire this interior. It's really something. Hardtop convertibles. Who'd have thunk? Wonderful. Okay, car just told me it's down, so we're in good shape. I'm going to shut it back off, although the air conditioning in this very hot day feels very good. But we'll shut it down for now. Come check out this interior, folks. Like I mentioned, we've got black. We have some carbon fiber appearing. We've got some red leather. Jeez. Beautiful black carpets. The whole center console's in wonderful shape. Steering wheel doesn't have anything on it. No stickiness from any buttons. Yeah, everything looks good. So what I like to look at in here in the interior is always this bolster here. Barely anywhere whatsoever getting in and out of this car. These things go forward, which is cool. I figured that out. A little clamp down here to make this go forward and push back. And all the buttons for making the seat go forward and back. The rear seats, come on back here, check out the rear seat. Beautiful red. Not sure anyone's ever sat back here, but probably. It looks terrific. Let's see if I see anything jumping out of me. Let's see the black portion here. You know, climbing in and out of any car, any used car, you're going to scratch this up a little bit. So there's just extremely minor stuff here. Nothing even for me to point out. I'll go open the passenger side door and see if we've got the same diagnosis over here. Yeah, just almost equal to the driver's side. There's barely anything going on. Seats all seem to move just fine. Power seats. Dashboard looks terrific. Up here looks nice and clean. Wow. Well, every once in a while I found some crud that was missed. But other than that, folks, look how pretty this car is. Like I said, go to celebritycars.com. You can see some up-close pictures. If this video isn't doing it for you, you can enlarge them so you can see a little more clearly. But this is a beautiful ride, no doubt about it. Let's see. Man, that's about it, folks. The condition of this car is awesome. All right, so what we do next is we normally get in them and go for a ride around the block. Make sure it brakes good, make sure the brake pedal doesn't vibrate under my feet, make sure it gets to the transmission real well, and you know, smooth. This should be smooth. I have driven it around the building, and actually my wife has one of these, a different model, but just as surprising, these BMWs are really, really something. And you grab a hold on that steering wheel, hit the gas pedal, and it feels a lot different than most cars. And this one is no different. This is a wonderful automobile. We'll be right back. We're gonna go around the block. I see Harman Kardon on the speakers. This interior is beautiful. I don't change any of my story from inside while we were talking. Back in this 2018 bmw 440i. Navigation screen's beautiful. All the fancy lights on the dashboard. 20,064 is what the odometer shows. Center console's beautiful. Nice car. This is very peppy. This is a peppy little sucker. You just lightly put your foot on the gas pedal and off you go. This is no joke. I mean, it's not a race car, but I'm telling you, this little sucker's got some pep to it. It's really nice. My foot's on the brake. I'm gonna grab this, down in the drive, foot's on the gas, off we go. Heads-up display. Wow, I'm doing 50 miles an hour already. Brakes, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so the little marks that you heard, one of them is the windscreen for the convertible top, and the other was the key that was laying here on the dash. You know what I just noticed, folks? This looks like a little gummy substance from somebody sticking their cell phone on there. It's nothing to write home about, but I just noticed it. I don't know what's going on there. Not a big deal. I just noticed it. I want to tell you about it. Okay. I kind of feel like I'm driving a new car. 2018, 20,000 miles on it. I should be feeling this way. Beautiful ride. The air conditioner's on. Yes, we put the top back up because it's just too darn hot. Speed bumps like a champ. Speed bump number 1. Speed bump number 2. Super nice. BMWs are no joke, folks. I learned that a long time ago. Okay, my turn signal's on. We're gonna get up to speed here a little bit. I'm not using any paddles. I'm just leaving it in drive. I didn't hit any fancy buttons, and off we go. Plenty of pep. This car just wants to keep going and going. Wow, acceleration is wonderful. My foot is barely on the gas pedal, just so you know. All right, my right turn signal's on. My steering wheel feels great. I'm going poker straight. Sorry about that key here. Hey, did you notice they fixed the end of the street right there? It's nice and smooth when you pull in here now. How about that? All very nice, folks. I've got nothing to report on any of the negative side. I've got nothing negative to say about this entire BMW. This is just a wonderful car. Air conditioner's nice and cold. Jeez, I feel like I haven't talked enough about it. It's a beautiful car. Give us a call, 702-818-1031, if you've got any more questions. I got a whole media button here. I got all kinds of buttons to hit. Heated seats. Jeez. Nice car. See you next time. Thanks.